Hey everybody, Brett here with Brett's Reviews, and today I'm going to show you how to install a factory OEM camper package for your 2017 to 2026 Ford F250 or F350 single rear wheel. And what I'm talking about is this big sway bar that mounts to the frame and goes behind your rear axle. And I have all the parts that we're going to need to install this, and will have those in the description below with the part numbers and exactly how many you need, so that you can order your own stuff to make your own camper package if your truck didn't come with one. Now I know they make aftermarket camper packages out there, but I find that the OEM stuff is more corrosion resistant and it all fits better and should be easier to install. So you're going to need 3 sockets for this build, this project here. We have a 1/2-inch socket, a 15mm socket, and an 18mm socket. Gonna want to grab those. If you have a ratchet, you can do it with a ratchet. I'm going to use my Milwaukee Drill, and makes it just a little bit easier. So you're going to want to do all these steps step by step the way I do it, because I found out with trying to install it before, you got to do things a certain order, otherwise you're going to have to end up taking bolts out and redoing it. So I hope you enjoy the video, and if it's helpful, give me a like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. And if it saved you any time and money, consider a super thanks button. Helps me out a lot personally. And if you want to see a list of all the parts, that video is going to be linked in the description below. I got a video just going over all the parts that you need for this build. So let's get started, and I hope you enjoy the video. Alright guys, so the first thing you're going to want to do is install your nut clips on your frame, and they look like this. You're going to get 4 of them, and here's the bag with the part number on there. So you're going to want to take these, and they just slide. Be careful that you don't drop them in the frame, because it's hard to get them out. So they're just going to slide down, and they're going to clip in. Now you want to make sure that the nut goes on the inside, because these have to be flush with the frame for when you put the next piece on. So when you get them on, they're going to look just like that. And let's go to the next step. Alright, now that we got the nuts in there, we can install one of the brackets on here. So this is going to be the bracket that you need. That's the part number. You're going to need 2 of these. And I already got the sticker off of this one. So these brackets are going to sit right there. Now you can do the passenger side by putting the bolts in right away, but on the driver's side there is a brace or something there that you got to put the sway bar link on first. So you're going to grab 2 of these bolts. These are W50644-S439. Grab 2 of those, and you're just going to want to put your bracket in here. Get these guys started, so then we can grab our drill and we're going to tighten her down. So this is going to be where you need your 15mm socket. We're just going to do the top one first. Alright, now you want to do the bottom one. Alright, just get those nice and snug, and now we can get our sway bar link on. Now that we have our bracket on the passenger side, you're going to want to get your sway bar link. Now, full disclosure guys, I could not find the exact sway bar that comes on the factory one, but this one's really close. This is HC3Z-K5K484-D. Now I tried the -C one and it was too short. So I figure if it's a little bit longer, that shouldn't be an issue, because you can kind of angle these a little bit to make it fit. So you're just going to want to get your sway bar. You're going to want to put that through there. Now this goes, the sway bar end goes on the inside, and this bolt this nut goes on there. Now we're not gonna tighten this all the way until we get the actual bar connected, just to make sure everything fits. So can kind of let it hang there for now, and let's do the next part. All right guys, so for the driver's side, you're gonna want to install your sway bar link before we put it on the truck. And I'll show you why in just a second. So you're just gonna want to grab your nuts. Once again, this is the locking nut. The part number is W5-20214-S440. You're gonna want to get 4 of these. And right now we're just gonna put it on pretty loosely onto there. And now I'll show you why we just did that before we put it on the truck. All right guys, so as you can see, there's this bracket here. I'm not sure what that does. I think it's part of the fuel tank or the fuel fill or something, but anyways, there's this bracket that's actually welded to the frame, so you cannot put the bracket on and then get the sway bar link in. So you got to put the sway bar link on before we put this into place. See that? Otherwise you cannot get this sway bar link in there otherwise. So we're just going to grab our bolts again, get them started. These exact same bolts that we used on the other side. And we'll get them tightened up. I always do the top one first. Get them nice and tight. All right, now we can do our next step. All right guys, next thing you're gonna wanna do is prep your sway bar. You're gonna wanna make sure that it's in the right way. So there's actually, you can see there's a bend on that sway bar there. And this side is actually out a little bit more than that side, and that's because your pumpkin is, that's where the gear is. So that's where the gear is, so it's got to be back a little bit. So there is a wrong way and a right way to put this on, and you're going to want to make sure that this bulge correlates with that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to attach the link on one side and then attach it on the other side, and we'll go from there. All right, so once you got everything positioned properly, all you're going to want to do is get one side of your sway bar onto the sway bar link, and we're just going to want to put that nut on there. This is the same nut that we just used for the top one. You see it's a locking nut. It's got that red rubber at the end there. We're just going to make sure that this is tight enough that it's not going to fall off, and then we're going to attach the other side. All right guys, here's the other side now. This is the moment of truth. See if I got the right sway bar link. So you can see by leaving all this loose, guys, we're able to easily get this on here. And now we can get the nut on. Once again, we're still not going to tighten these yet. We have to do the brackets for these rubber pieces, and that's what we'll do next. All right guys, the next thing we're going to be doing is installing the brackets around the rubber pieces here. So this is the bracket that you're going to need. And this is 7C3Z-5486-B. And you're going to need 2 of these brackets, 1 for each side. I'm going to take the tape off here. And the next thing you're going to need are your bolts. And these bolts are W500634-S439. And you're going to need 4 of these guys. So these brackets are universal, meaning that it doesn't matter which way you put them on, they're the same either way. And now we can lift our piece up like so, and you're just going to want to put that bracket around that rubber piece, and you're going to want to drill those in. You can see that that rubber piece is curved, and that curve fits into the curve there, and then the bracket fits around the rubber piece like so. And once you tighten them down, that should even snug up around that rubber piece as well. This is going to be where you need your 1/2-inch drill, or 1/2-inch bit, I should say, socket. You're going to want to put them in evenly, of course. And they will tighten right up. And get them nice and snug, and we'll go on to the next side. All right, guys, so another reason you want to kind of keep these bolts loose on the sway bar links is because you want to be able to adjust this rubber piece so that it sits up there perfectly. Now all we got to do is put our last bolts in here, tighten it down, and then we have to tighten down, of course, the sway bar links, and then we're all done. It's really not that hard of a project. The hardest part was finding all the right pieces and parts and brackets, and because they don't just sell this camper package, you gotta kind of put it together yourself. That's why I made the video. All right, those are tight. We just got to tighten up our bolts or our nuts on the sway bar links, and I think we'll be all set to go. All right, guys, last bit here. You're gonna want to get a shorty 18mm socket for this one so that you can get your drill in there. And once you do, you're gonna want to get her tightened down. Now we might want to get a socket on that since the bolt came through and I couldn't really tighten it all the way. Same thing with that one. I'm going to have to get the long socket. So maybe once you get them this far, you're just going to want to grab the long socket and a ratchet, tighten them down. Now you could maybe get a Torx wrench and make them even tighter, but I don't think that's necessary. Just get them nice and tight. Double check this one. And we'll do the other side and we'll be all set to go. All right. Let's get this one on. See if I can reach this one. I can't. So this side must be a little bit closer to the tire. We're just gonna have to do it old school. All right, now let's do the top one. We'll be all set to go. Give this one more. There we go. And that's all set. I'm gonna do a pano video here, guys, so you can see exactly how it looks when it's all completed. Look at the bolts back there. See how it looks coming around your pumpkin there. Here's how that bracket looks. You can see how this back bracket looks. That's it, guys. You now have an OEM camper package installed. All right, guys, that's all the parts, all the tools, and the how-to to install your factory OEM camper package on your 2017 to 2026 Ford F250 or F350 single rear wheel. And I say the F350 single rear wheel because I'm pretty sure all the dualies out there come with the factory camper package already, and so do the 450s. So that's how you do it, guys. I hope the video was helpful. I hope it was easy to watch, and I hope you enjoyed it. And good luck with your camper package. If you have any questions, write them in the comments below. I check my YouTube every day. So, and if you like the video, of course, give me a like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. Share with your friends. And until our next video, have a great day.